welcome to the Cranky Old Gamer. Today we're going to be doing another review. This time the review is for Petting Zoo. The game is designed by William Burke and published by Little Flower Games. It is a tableau management, card drafting, grid-based game with a little bit of movement and strategy. It was sold to me by the creator as Machi Koro, but with strategy. Now I know that Machi Koro gets a lot of hate on Board Game Geek, but my group personally, we really liked it. It's not the most common game that we play. It's kind of a once in a while thing, but we do still really enjoy Machi Koro every now and then. I have all the expansions. I don't have the new one, but. So where the strategy lies on this one is you're actually moving a pawn across your pieces. You're not just building a tableau of city buildings. You're actually building a petting zoo, and where you place your cards actually has strategic value. Whether it be surrounding a card, diagonal, equal to, you're rolling a die to see where your pawn moves. And if you successfully roll on the range of that card, then you get to move. I'll show you in just a bit. For a moment, let's take a look at some of the components of the game, shall we? All right, so got the components laid out here, and the art on the cards is very cute. It's very simplistic, very Machi Koro. It really feels like the developer of the game was going for a Machi Koro feel. Like he played Machi Koro and went, you know what? I like this game, but I can do it better. So they stuck with a very simplistic art style. And it's cute. It works for what it is. When you're actually looking at the pieces down here, your pawns are very, very simple. If I can get it to focus here. Very simple wooden pawns, very cheap. The dice. These dice suck so hard. I would highly recommend using your own dice. I know they look like just regular dice, right? What could be wrong with the dice? I feel like they're poorly made because I cannot tell you how many times I had to reshoot my roll because all I could roll was a 5 and a 3 and a 5 and a 3 and a 5 and a 3. I think they're poorly weighted, so you might want to use your own dice. The money tokens, I mean, they're functional. Kind of cheap printing. If you can get in there, kind of see that. They do what they do. They're shiny, but I wouldn't really, I don't know, they're very lightweight. The cardboard doesn't feel very sturdy. But it's functional. It's not like it's bad. It's just not, it's a $15 game. It's not a $30 game. And lastly, the stock that these cards are printed on is very thin. It's pretty much just simple card stock. Again, it's not bad. It's just not high quality stuff. It very much feels like an indie developer trying to make his dream come true on a budget. And he did a very good job, just not the highest quality materials I've ever seen. But again, for a family game, this will suit you perfectly. So again, my group really enjoyed this game. I see it being more of kind of a smaller family. One of the things that I found very strange about it is, according to the box, it says a game for the whole family. On the box, a fast-paced strategy card game for the whole family if you have a very small family. Pretty much only child. But it is fun. It's a perfect 3-player game. It's not something you're going to dedicate a gaming night to. You're not going to get all your buddies together. But if you have a significant other and one child, or a significant other and one friend, or just 2 friends to come over, it's a fun little time waster with some actual strategy and competitiveness. The way you're going to start the game, you're going to lay your cards out as your draft piles. As you can see, there are different kinds of cards. There are food stands, there are animals, there are the aviary, there are mechanics. The point of the game is to build all 4 of these. These are your victory cards. Much like Machi Koro has its landmarks, these are much higher value cards, and the winner is the first person to build all 4 of them. All of the cards have not only different cost values, but they also have different roll values, which is going to determine the rest of the game and how the game plays. All right, so at the beginning of the game, everybody gets 1 entrance ticket, and they get a pawn, 1 die, and 4 coins. Now, what's kind of interesting about this is you'll notice the numbers at the top of the card. Those are your die range. So if I were to roll this 6, I don't even get to start the game on my turn. But I still even if I don't get to put my pawn on the entrance, I don't get my 2 coins, I can still use my 4 coins to buy from the actual draft piles. So I can still progress. All right, so now if we look a little bit more into the tableau and your actual grid base here, as I said, each card, you start with your pawn off of the piece, roll your die. I got a 5. So actually with the setup I have, I actually could not even put my pawn on the board. I get nothing, and all I can do is buy with whatever money I have. So let's try again. All right, I rolled a 3, which means I can start at my entrance. I get 2 coins, and I can only land on the text here is I can only land on the roll. Now, I also put in here the aviary, which meant pretty much anything but a 5, and I can start on my board. If I rolled on the aviary, if I rolled a 6, I get 1 coin and start here instead of here. Okay, so we'll say that I rolled to start on my entrance, which means I get 2 coins. Great. But let's move from there. So we're going to roll a die. 2. Okay, so where can I go to move a 2? Well, I can either choose to go to the rooster for plus 5 coins, or I can choose to go to the snow cone, which the text reads plus 1 coin from all other players for every food card adjacent to this card. Well, this is a food card and this is a food card. So if I were to move to here, I would have 1, 2. So everybody would have to give me 2 coins from their tableau. Now from there, I can roll again until I have no viable moves. So a 6. There are no 6s nearby that I can... Wait. Nope, I can't move diagonally unless a card says that I can move diagonally, so I'm stuck. My turn is over. Now, movement direction does play a lot into your strategy. Normally, you can only move adjacent, which means, cardinal directions, north, south, east, west. There are, however, cards, for example, sheep. Plus 2 coins, you can move diagonally to the sheep. So let's pretend that I had placed it like this. Normally, I could only move north, south, east, west, but if I had the sheep there and I rolled a 4, I could go to the sheep if I so chose. Now, after that, say I was able to move to the pony. Pony has special directions on its card where you can only move diagonally from pony. So I would have to roll a 1 or a 2 or a 6 to move to the rooster or the cow. So that's where the strategy kind of rolls in. The game is currently on sale on Amazon for about $15. The MSRP says that it's $28.99, but I've never seen it go that high. I don't think this is a $28.99 game, but I do think it's definitely a $15 game. It's inexpensive, it's light, it's fun, it's a really good time for 3 players with a surprising amount of strategy, as I said. There's a very cutesy art style, but underneath that, the strategy of where you place your tiles and how you move your pawn is actually very good. I think your friends will really enjoy playing with you. Please check it out. All right, guys, once again, it is time for that shameless self-promotion. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave me feedback. I want to know how I do. I got a lot of feedback on my last video, which was the review for Robots Battle for the Coal Heart. And apparently nobody I felt bad. I was very excited about the montage of my friends playing. That's why this video doesn't have one. Apparently nobody really liked that. They're like, that was way too long, way too boring. And I get it. They're all my friends. So I was really excited to see my friends having fun. You guys don't know my friends. So they're just a bunch of random strangers playing a game. I may reincorporate that again in the future, but with probably much less footage, like 15, 30 seconds tops, not a minute and 10 seconds. So please leave your comments. I do read them all. You can check out my Instagram at The Cranky Old Gamer. You can email me at thecrankyoldgamer@gmail.com. Tough to guess that one. Like my Facebook page, facebook.com/thecrankyoldgamer. And if you want to add me on Board Game Geek, I am, of course, The Cranky Old Gamer on there as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll be back with another review soon. See you later.